Yo, welcome back. It's episode 67, and it's Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas if you're listening. Merry fucking Christmas to you and your family. Today's a great day. Got to spend it with my family. Got to see everybody in one spot, almost everybody. Ate a lot of good food, had a great breakfast, everything. It was great. It was good to see my mom, spend the night at her house. It was a good time. It was a beautiful day. I got to just spend time with loved ones, man. It was a really good one, much needed. And it was I guess nice to let loose, but in the same breath, I'm so, after doing phase one pretty much for 2 months straight, and then having a day like yesterday and a day like today where I didn't do anything, I feel so fucking terrible about everything. I feel so lost, immediately. I'm not doing anything toward my goals. I'm not progressing. And I feel like shit about it, and I'm really down, and it's bothering me. And I guess that's good in some sense, but in another sense, it's not good because I'm trying to enjoy the now and spend time with my family. And I did a good job with that. I love them to death, and was able to tell a few of them some true thoughts and feelings I have about things. And it was great to get that off my chest and let them know. And it was all positive, nothing bad. But it's just frustrating, man. Christmas is always a stressful day because there's just certain obligations I have, and I have to make them happen. And now, for the simple fact that I have to go to bed in an hour because I still have to work tomorrow, I wasn't able to fulfill some of those obligations, so I had to rearrange my schedule and ended up not even working out. So now that's going to carry into tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm going to have to take care of these obligations, and that's going to kind of set me back a little bit more. So I'm not going to have a normal day for me until Wednesday. Which, when I think of it in that regard, it's just frustrating, man. Because I just want to get back on my shit. I want to keep working. I want to keep doing my thing. I want to stay on the discipline, I don't want certain streaks to end. I've taken an ice bath 31 days in a row. I don't want to take one tonight. I'd rather just go inside and go to bed. But in the same breath, again, I'm not doing shit. I want to get on I might even go for a run tonight. I just want to stay on the grind, dude. Feels good. I know nobody else is. It's Christmas, And so having that mindset of like, okay, I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to keep grinding. I know everybody else is taking the day off. I'm going to fucking work a little bit, That's what I want to do. And I don't know what it is, man, because I don't know if you've listened to episode 15, but that was I think it was 15? No. It was whatever the episode, the venting session was. That was the last time I saw my family all in one sitting. And I think that was, I'm not really sure when that was. It was a venting session episode, though. But I feel a similar way now as I did then. And the same situation. I went and saw all my family, and now I'm back here. And I don't know what it is. I think there's just such a conflict of mentality and idea between me and literally every single one of my family members. And a lot of that is my problem. A lot of that is my focus and where my mind's at. A lot of that is how I see things. A lot of that is ego, it's arrogance, whatever you want to call it. A lot of that's me, and so that's my bad. But I'm sitting there and I'm just listening to certain people talk about certain things, and it just gets my blood boiling, man. It just exposes so much weakness. It makes me realize how low of a standard certain people have. Not talking shit on my family, but there's certain things I wish I could change, certain things I wish we could all improve on and agree on. And it just bothers me, dude. And I want to get better at that. But I guess I just got to keep on setting the example and show people what hard work provides and go from there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But, there's so many things I want to change. And I think I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. I got a lot going on mentally, and the last thing I want to do is just talk. I want to just do my own thing, figure out my goals, start working on them, and keep on moving, because there's certain things that I want to make happen by next year, by next Christmas. And I'm going to keep that a secret until it happens, if I can make it happen. If not, then we'll do it in 2 years. And if not, then we'll do it in 3. And if not, then we'll do it in 4. But it'll happen. And I've actually already talked about it on the show, but we'll keep that one a secret. I don't want to say anything until I do it. And speaking of which, I think that's a huge reason why I am making strides in my life right now. Is instead of hopping on social media and saying, hey guys, I'm going to do this and this and this and this, it's going to be sick and you should subscribe to this and watch this and blah, blah, blah. I'm just doing this shit and saying, hey, I did this, and so I'm proud of myself. I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to tell you until I'm done now. I just feel better with that. I'm not saying, hey, I'm going to do this and this and this, it's just... And then part of me is like, you got to tell people what you're doing, and that's an ego thing. I want to let people know that I'm doing big things, and they're not, and it's not a good thing, It's not a healthy mindset in that regard, and so I'm just trying to curb that, because I'm kicking ass in life right now, man. I'm doing a lot of hard shit. It makes me, this is going to sound horrible, but it makes me feel so good when I can walk into the break room at work and everybody's on their phone scrolling social media, and I'm in there popping in an audiobook, or I'm in there trying to research an ingredient, or I'm in there trying to research something or learn about something, or trying to whatever. It makes you feel incredible, dude. I'm in a room full of people who are just so complacent and so okay with being a pile of shit, mediocre, below average, And I guess if you're okay with that and you're happy, by all means, but makes me feel more empowered that I'm chasing after something so big and bigger than me, bigger than all of us combined, that I'm just willing to put in all that work and effort and time to learn and make something happen, whereas everyone else is so okay with just mindlessly scrolling social. And clearly that's a bothersome thing for me, because I always talk about it. People just wasting their time scrolling. And I think it bothers me so much because I was also that. I fell victim to that bullshit. You would just hop on social media and you would start scrolling, and before you know it, 2 hours go by and you didn't do anything. Maybe you laughed a few times, you got your dopamine hits. But what'd you gain? Did you gain any knowledge? Did you gain any education? Did you gain any new skills? Did you work toward yourself? Did you gain discipline? Did you make any money? Stuff like that. And that's part of how 75 Hard has changed my entire mindset, dude. Like, there's just so many things that I'm not even the same person anymore. And I'm just growing. And I at this pace of growth, who the fuck knows where I'll be in 1 year's time? And so, all I want to do is just sit there and actually set all my goals, get everything planned out, do step-by-step everything, and get everything crystal clear on what I want to do. And then figure out, I don't know, man. It's just frustrating because I love my family. And I get so emotional when I leave my family's house. Because I love everybody there. I want to see them and spend time with them and have a good laugh and just bullshit and have a good time. But then there's a part that's eating at me. It's like, hey, you're not doing shit right now. What the fuck are you doing? You're not learning anything. You're eating shit food. You're not bettering your body, your mind. You're not doing anything. You're dehydrated. You're not focused. You're not alert. You're tired as shit. You didn't sleep well. What are you doing, So that gets in the way of me having a good time with people I love and care about. And it's so frustrating, dude. And it's funny because, I don't know, maybe before I started the program, it would have been totally different. I'd probably still be with my family now, just bullshitting, having a good time, trying to eat more shit food and stuff. I don't know. I want to get back on my shit, dude. I almost want to start 75 Hard again, just immediately, and just get back on it. And just, because not having that structure and discipline and force to make me be better and do that shit is not, I don't like that. I want to have something going on. And so that's why I have that whole year 95 thing that I want to follow and commit to, because I think for me, it's that recognition of doing something that is so extremely hard that kind of keeps me moving. The thought that in casual conversation, somebody's going to say, what'd you do this weekend? And I can say, I completed 75 Hard. What'd you do? And they say, I drank beer, that it's like, so I did this really hard thing. You took the easy path. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. Makes me feel like I talked about that mental edge. Like, so I'm progressing. Everybody else is saying average. Okay, so I'm leveling up. I'm getting better, getting stronger, getting smarter, whatever it is. And everyone else is staying complacent. Okay, so I'm leveling up. That means I'm widening the gap. That means I'm reaching levels that they're not going to reach. That means I'm going to have opportunities they're not going to have. And it's crazy because all this sounds like I'm just trying to be better than everybody else and trying to make everybody else look like shit and feel like shit, but that's not it at all. I've talked about it on the mental edge episode, which maybe I need to clarify, but it's just about having that mentality that you are doing more. You are the only one doing this. You're the only one out here. You're the only one doing blah, blah, blah. Just about having that mentality, whether or not it is or isn't true. Who gives a fuck? It's just about believing that for yourself. And it's not delusion. It's not saying, I'm the only one here out here who, because let's be honest. If I go for a run tonight, there's probably a million other people in the U.S. that are going for a run tonight. But I don't see them. I don't hear about them. I'm not on social media, so they don't exist. So I'm the only one. And so that's what it's about. And that's literally as far as it goes. I'm the only one going for a run tonight. Nobody else is. I'm better, you know. But not better than them. I'm just getting better. You know, I'm better now. And I don't know, man. So I get emotional and leave my family because I want to be there and have a good time with them. But then I get so frustrated. I just want to piece the fuck out. And then I do. And then I get that feeling of like, okay, I'm leaving. I finally made it. And then I feel remorse. I'm like, oh, man, do they think I'm a dick? Now I'm leaving. They're not going to see me for another month. Oh, man. And then I get all sad, you know? And then I start thinking, oh, man, did I think that I hate him? Do they think I, you know? And I just start doing all this. But in all reality, it's just, hey, I love you guys. I'm done with this. I need to go home and keep working because I'm not happy right now. And I would like to feel that happiness again and feel that fulfillment. And I want to keep on moving, you know, because I don't know. I guess part of me knows that it's going to be hard for the next 20 years. It's going to be very, very difficult. I'm going to miss out on a lot. But then after that, dude, it's all going to be gravy. It's all going to be sunshine and rainbows and unicorn, whatever we'll call it, you know. And I know that it's not going to be that. I'm just being funny, I guess. But 20 years of hard-ass work, discipline, sacrifice, everything that comes with that. And then I can, if I want to, let off the gas and have 3 commas in the bank, you know. 2 commas, 1 comma. Who gives a fuck, bro? Eat my dick. And have that and be fine, dude. But who even knows, dude? Because right now I'm so driven to just get shit done. And man, you can call it optimistic delusion, I guess. There's a lot of shit that's going on in my head. There's no bad thing about it. There's no negative. There's no downside. It's all great, you know. And so I'm sure that's going to be a rude awakening for me, and that's fine because I'm down to learn. I'm down to grow. But I don't know, man. It just gets me kind of up in my feelings a little bit because I love him to death, but I just want to fucking peace out. Have a low social battery sometimes, so if I'm tired and people keep on talking to me, it's just really hard for me to be there and I guess be there mentally and be present for the conversation, engage in the conversation, you know, provide, you know, just converse with people because I don't know, part of me is annoyed. It's almost like, hey man, read my body language. Do I look like I want to talk right now? Am I busy, you think? You know, and it's rude, I think. In some contexts, it's just rude. It's inconsiderate. I could communicate better, and, you know, so it's a lot of growth I got to do there. Also fucking irritated because I bit my lip, and I have a little canker sore on my tongue, I guess, somehow. And so talking is painful, and then eating sucks because when I swallow, the food is kind of on the side there, and it just scrapes. It just hurts, dude. And so that's annoying. And I got people who wanted to see me today. I wasn't able to do that, so I got to figure out some other time. And god damn, dude, it's all at once. And you know, call me selfish, but right now, all I would like to do is just focus on my shit, get my shit done, level up, keep on grinding, and make things happen. You know, that's what I want to do. I honestly, and I told my mom this, but in the moment when we were doing all of our shit, I was like, I would love to be in a truck right now throwing boxes at Porsches. That sounds like a good ass time for me right now. Just getting out there and working and doing some shit. Staying active sounds a lot better than sitting here eating bullshit food, dude. I feel like shit, dude. I had a couple Mountain Dews today. I had some cookies, some fudge, and I just feel like shit. And I don't want to do that. So I'm excited to go inside here in a minute and just eat my food and figure out how I'm gonna ice bath. And then, what do I mean? Figure out my ice bath. I'm just gonna get in and take it out. I'm being a bitch, Bryson. Fuck. So, yeah, the ice bath thing is definitely a staple in my life now. There's no way I'm not going to do it for many, many reasons, including cognitive ability and focus and sharpness and attention and better sleep and all that shit, recovery, you name it. But for the simple fact that it is something that I do not want to do, and it is something that I really don't look forward to ever. It's very difficult for me to get in there. And that's why I want to do it, because it's so hard for me to want to do. It's so hard for me to mentally get over that, like, hey, we're going to get in the ice bath. It's going to suck ass. But it's only 5 minutes, and the rewards, the benefits, everything you get from it, it's so worth it. So just fucking do it. Just get in there. And so I can't remember how Andrew Huberman talks about it, but you get this, because you don't want to do it and you force yourself to do it, you overcome this thing. I can't remember the name of it. And overcoming this thing It's how you build the willpower and resilience, and that's how you exercise that and get it better, bigger, better, and stronger. And so the ice bath will forever be part of my thing, my routine, my day, my life, whatever you want to call it. It'll forever be that. So, and like I said, this is not going to be a spliced up episode. This is a one shot, me sitting down. It's a little bit more collected. It's more focused, blah, blah, blah. It's, yeah, so I'm out in my car right now, and my family's taking the garbage out, and I don't want them to come into my car and then see my phone. They'll see what I'm doing. So I had to keep the podcast a secret for the first 100 episodes. And I can tell them about it. All right, they're going inside. We're good. Love you guys. Don't hate you. Just don't fucking come here. We've got 30 more episodes after this one, and then we'll be fine. So, anyway. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to sort my shit out, and when I'm feeling like this, I kind of downward spiral. Fuck, dude, gets me mad when I can't speak. I downward spiral. I think about what I don't have, and I think about how I might be alone forever because no girl's going to want me, and because I'm doing all this shit, I don't have time, and I'm not going to prioritize. I just think about all the shit. And I think, hey, man, remember that you cut out all distractions. You cut out all these people. You chose this life. You committed to it. See it through, man. People who want to be in your life are going to be in your life. People who don't understand or can't catch up or can't stay up to speed with you, they're going to peace out. And you're not going to miss them anyway. And so I try to remind myself of that, because as much as I'd love to go, I guess, I'm just saying this, but as much as I'd love to go find a wife and start having a family and keep my job, and I don't want to do that, dude. I have so much potential in my life. I have so many things that we all do. And I'm in the perfect position. I've cut out all distractions. I don't talk to anybody. My phone had, I think, 7 notifications all day today between all apps on my entire phone. I think 2 of them were games. It's just, I had one person text me Merry Christmas. I didn't text anybody. Talked to my dad a little bit. Didn't even listen to me. Nothing, dude. It's like I don't exist to other people. And that's fine. I'm not complaining. That's not me saying, oh, poor me. But, like, I don't have that distraction. I don't have the people who are like, hey, man, come do this Christmas party. We're going to do this and blah, blah, blah. I don't have that. I don't have the addiction to video games. I don't have the need to go drink alcohol. I don't want to go to a certain place, or I don't want to go drive. I want to go fucking run, bro. Get an ice bath. Better myself that way. I want to sleep good. Wake up. Hit the gym. That's what I want to do. I want to come home, and now I have the time now. I can make more time to dedicate towards business, figuring out my official formula, actually order a sample here, get that sample here, and figure out where I'm going to go from there. Because once I have a physical sample in hand, it's going to be a lot more real. When I have a real product in hand that I'm ingesting, taking, figuring all that out. And that's why I'm excited to focus on that. I'm excited to bring my laptop to work, and instead of sitting in the break room with everybody else doing their own thing, I'm going to bring my laptop, maybe sit at my desk, maybe go outside, I don't give a fuck, and work, dude. And even if it's only 10 minutes here and then 20 minutes there on lunch, and then maybe another 5 minutes on my second break, that's time well spent toward my business. So if I were to just do that and get 20 minutes total per day, throughout the week, that's an hour and 20 minutes for additional work, And so if you go throughout a year for that, that's about 76 extra hours worth of work done. 76 hours. That's 3 total days and then 4 hours of extra work that I got done. And if I were to do that for 10 years, that's 760 hours extra. So there's shit to think about. There's just so many. It's probably more than that because I'm not factoring for the. Anyway, I like numbers, I like math. So anyway, I don't know. Just got a lot on my mind. Just trying to figure shit out. Trying to navigate life the best way I know how, and it's really difficult when you fall off. Well, I haven't fallen off, but when you take your eyes off the prize for a minute and you start doing things that you don't necessarily want to do. I don't know. I'm very, very tired. I'm sure that's playing into a lot of it because I've noticed that when I am extremely tired and sleep deprived or whatever, or I didn't sleep well or whatever, then I do feel a little bit more on edge, a little bit more annoyed or in my feels or whatever. So as long as I'm aware of that and I can recognize that and know that, I'm just fucking tired. That's why I'm being a little bitch. If I can recognize that, then we'll be all right. But so anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the show real early. I'm not really gonna talk about much. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas. There's a lot of things I want to change and a lot of things I want to start working toward, and I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to wait till January 1st like every fucking other person does, dude. That's my argument. People wait till a certain number on an imaginary calendar that we man-made. It's silly. If you break it down and you really think about it, you know how silly that is? This man-made calendar that we use to measure, it has 7 days per what we call a week, which is a bundle of 7 days, which is 168 hours. Actually, I think it's 168.25 hours, something like that. Some bullshit, I don't know. Break it down to that, and then we're going to jumble those 4 up into a month. But actually, some months have 30 days, so that's an extra 2 days. So those aren't part of the weeks; they're just in there, but they're part of the next week. And we're going to have 52 weeks, and if you divide that by 12, that's how many. Actually, we're going to throw in. 1 month's only going to have 28 days, but every 4th year, it's going to have a 29th day, and we're just going to call that a whole year. We're going to call that And so because of all that, I can't start my diet until the days line up in a specific way to where it says MON on top of the first day, and that has to be the second day of a new week, and then that's when I can start my, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck's that? And I'm victim to that too. I've done that my whole life, bro. I'm not saying I'm this or that. But when you break it down and you think about that shit, bro, you're just waiting for imaginary numbers to align on a piece of paper when you can just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to start right now and be ahead of everybody else. That's so fucking crazy when you break it down. Oh, it's so fucking dumb, dude. And people are just so brainwashed by that shit, bro. I was too. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not saying I'm better. Shut the fuck up if you think that, bro. Because I was victim to it too. I used to be that way, right? Well, I'm not going to start till Monday because Monday is this, Oh, man, dude. I mean, today is Monday. I'm going to get right back on my shit tomorrow because it's tomorrow, right? I mean, I'm going to go inside and eat a good meal. I'm going to go for a run. I'm committing right now. I'm going to go for a run, even if it's 20 minutes. And I'm going to get an ice bath and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. Because nobody else is going to do that, and I want to be better. I want to be better right now. I don't want to be better on the 1st. I want to be better right fucking now. So I'm going to be better right now. So Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you had a good one. I hope it was a great one. Today's December 25th, 2023. And I'm signing the fuck off here. I'm going to go outside and get my shoes on, and I'm going to go for a run. That's what I'm going to do. So, committing to that right now. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening, really. This is crazy. I'm on episode 67. It's crazy to think about. We're almost to 100. That's unbelievable. So, one more month. One more month and 2 days. And we'll be at 100. And so, actually, also, I think I just uploaded episode 47 today. So that's how far ahead. So we're 20 episodes ahead recording. So anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you had a good one. I'll chat with you tomorrow. And let's get ready for the new year. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.